Hello study squad, it's me Anjy. Because I'm bulk filming, I don't actually know when this video is going to come out. However, some videos ago I mentioned that I was going to talk about specific revision techniques. So this is my video on flashcards. First things first, you need to think about what size of flashcard you need. These are record cards. I'm sorry about the bad exposure. Can I fix that? No. So they are quite big, the length of my hand. And I use these for history because I use them for fact files on specific people, so they need to be bigger. These are much smaller. I use these for literature and religious studies because they're just for quotes, and they're big enough that I can put analysis on them, but they're not too big because it's just a few words that you need to learn. Don't have them on me, but they are somewhere here. They are half the size of normal ones. Most people make these by just cutting them in half, or you can buy them on key rings. Don't know where mine is, but these are miniature flashcards, and these are great for equations if you know them. If you're someone who doesn't actually know what the letters stand for, I'd recommend medium-sized ones, but if you know your equation and you just need to remember Q equals MC delta T, delta theta, I don't even remember, then miniature ones are for you. So once you've decided what type of flashcard you need to think what you're using it for. What is the purpose? Is this a flashcard to help you remember a quote? Is this a flashcard to help you remember a person, an equation, or is this a flashcard as kind of like an essay plan or something to jolt your memory? What is the purpose of this flashcard? That's the next thing you need to decide. Are you going to put a mind map on it? Are you going to put bullet points on it? Are you going to write analysis on it? That's the next thing you need to think about once you've actually gotten your flashcard. Then you have to think, how do I learn best? If you learn best from listening, once you make your flashcards, record yourself using them. That's what I did for literature, and that's how I learned all my quotes, and I got a 9 in my mock. If you're someone who's a visual learner, use colours, colour key, colour code. I made a video on that a long time ago, and I'm probably going to remake that, to be honest, but I definitely recommend that. If you are a tactile learner, maybe don't consider flashcards, but first consider sticky notes, because then you can stick them everywhere. Flashcards you can also stick everywhere, but it's really your choice. One great thing I saw somewhere is that someone put all their flashcards on the stairs for history. I think it was another YouTuber. If I remember who it is, I'll put a link below. And what he did is every step he takes, do I know the date? Yes, I can go up. Do I know the date? Yes, I can go up. But if you don't know the date, on step number 10 out of 12, you're going right back to the beginning and starting again until you know all of them. Make this method work for you is really what I'm trying to say. Not one method is going to be universal for most people when it regards to most things. Number one tip is don't make them if you don't need them. A lot of people make flashcards for clout, and I know that sounds very, very strange because it's not something that you think, clout, flashcards, but literally, I used to make flashcards for science just because everyone else made flashcards. I don't like flashcards like that. I don't need flashcards for science. I need them for humanities and occasionally for equations, because even with equations from maths and science, I prefer to use the equations a lot so that I know them. Like, don't make flashcards if you don't need to just because everyone is. I hope that this is very useful to you. Make sure you want people to share this with anyone who you think it's useful for. Make sure you smile, subscribe, study hard, slay hard, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!